I would like to point out that the judges in this country are acting erroneously, who are acting as partisan activists from the bench. They are trying to dictate policy from the President of the United States. But it's incredibly apparent that there is a concerted effort by the far left to judge shop, to pick judges who are clearly acting as partisan activists from the bench. And I would just like to point out that the judge in this case is essentially trying to say that the president doesn't have the executive authority to deport foreign terrorists from our American soil. That is an egregious abuse of the bench. This judge does not have that authority. Judge Boasberg is a Democrat activist. He was appointed by Barack Obama. His wife has donated more than $10,000 to Democrats.
But Judge Boasberg was originally appointed by George W. Bush and then elevated by Barack Obama. I just feel like I should clear that up.
Well, let me just say something to that effect, Garrett. 60% of the injunctions by partisan activists in the judicial branch have come against President Donald Trump, and 92% of those have been from Democrat-appointed judges. This is a clear, concerted effort by leftists. The president has made it clear that he believes this judge in this case should be impeached.
Acoustics are fantastic in the center, so that's...
Yo le preparé una bienvenida. Todo el día estábamos esperando. Mi hijo no llegaba. No teníamos noticias. El día domingo en la mañana me llama mi yerna y me dice, ve las noticias. Cuando vemos que todos los aviones deportados fueron para El Salvador y no vinieron para Venezuela. Yo no quería creer la noticia.
Le engañaron, que lo iban a traer para acá, para Venezuela, y resulta que cuando ellos abrieron el ojo, estaban en El Salvador. Lo iban sacando maltratado, le pelaron el coco, le hicieron unas atrocidades, pues, ¿me entiendes?
Concern also that while TDA has been designated as a terrorist organization, these individuals hadn't been prosecuted for terrorism.
We absolutely disagree with the legal opinion of the individual that you mentioned. We would not have moved forward with this if we didn't believe the president. These are heinous, criminal, alien monsters who the previous administration allowed to flood into our country.
Can the administration provide any more details on how authorities determined that each of those men were in fact members of a gang? And if the White House can publish images, photos, videos of those men, why can't the administration just release basic information like their identities and names?
We are not going to reveal operational details about a counter-terrorism operation, but what I can assure you, as I said on Monday, we have the highest degree of confidence in our ICE agents and our Customs and Border Patrol agents who have committed their lives to targeting illegal criminals in our country, particularly foreign terrorists. They were 100% confident in the individuals that were sent home on these flights and in the president's executive authority to do that.
Follow up, I know in the last briefing you cited privacy concerns as a reason why the administration may not be able to reveal the identities. What exactly are the privacy rights of immigrants who were deported that the administration says were dangerous enough to be sent to El Salvador and sit in a prison?
Again, as I just said, we're not going to reveal the operational details of a counter-terrorism operation for quite obvious reasons. We're trying to combat terrorism here in the United States of America.
What I really mean is I'd like to get it settled.
That they are addressing the world's greatest deliberative body.
How does a president define a bad judge? Is it just someone who disagrees with him? And is that a dangerous precedent in this case?
No. It has nothing to do with disagreeing with the president on policy. It's with disagreeing with the Constitution and the law.
The president said he respects the Chief Justice here. Does he respect him specifically on this case and this opinion? or respects him overall? And has he spoken to any other Supreme Court justice?
The president respects Chief Justice Roberts overall. He just expressed that to me in the Oval Office, but it's also quite clear that the Supreme Court needs to rein in these judges who are acting as partisan activists, and they are undermining the judicial branch, and it's a dereliction of duty on their behalf.